Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. LeBron James out there with Paul George. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's George. Following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. George, a screen on Leonard. Here's James. Got a hand on it.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
The three, Durant. They get it again. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is James. Again, the miss by James. To the middle. Here's Durant. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to George from deep three-point range. That one is off. And SGA has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Now here's Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for San Antonio, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to George. Over SGA. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. On offense, here are the Spurs. Good momentum, 8 straight points. SGA, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And here's Leonard. James with a steal. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Clock at 6. Lets it go. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA. 3-pointer. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Kings trail by 8. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or, if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Back to SGA. All alone. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. SGA's got 5 now.
Get total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. George passes to James. Back to George. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
Pass to George. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Good with time running down on the shot clock. 7 points in the game.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to James. Over Leonard. That one's good from James on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for San Antonio. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's scoreless. For 3, George. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Leonard. Puts up a deep 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Kings trail by 4. George outside. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases. And there are the Kings with another bucket. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Wembanyama. Chamberlain passes to SGA. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. George passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's James. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA. Plenty of space. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Sacramento calls timeout. Here's O'Neal. George outside. Sacramento passing it around. It's James on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
What touch from LeBron. Almost unrivaled in terms of different finishes in the paint.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 13.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
James outside. Three-pointer, no good. Spurs lead by 4. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:56 left in the second. Basket's good.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Now George. The 3, James. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Outside, SGA. Wing shot on the way, and San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Wembanyama, and it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:04 left to play in the first half. Pass to James. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Leonard.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
James outside. And another Sacramento 3.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Now here's SGA. 17 points in the game. 23 seconds left in the second period. The wide-open shot is on the money.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
George with it. Pass to James. That shot off. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Kings trail by 4. And so in the game for the Kings, they've got Victor Wembanyama, George out there with LeBron James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at center. James has gone 4 of 11 tonight. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's George, outside Wembanyama. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And SGA has got the ball here for San Antonio. 4-point game. Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA. Goes up on the wing. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. That one goes in. 6 points for Paul George.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Brian, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now a timeout by Sacramento. .90 seconds into the second half now. George outside. Pass to James. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
And here's Leonard. George defending. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 22. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. George feels it out a bit. Pass to James. Over SGA. And that one hits the back iron. Spurs lead by 3. And here's Leonard. Back to SGA. Pulls up on the wing. Knocked away. Durant. Just blocked.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, SGA.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
Here's George. He's got 6. James inside, guarded by Durant. And there's James on the assist by George. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Leonard. Back to SGA. Inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And James puts up a deep three. James can't get that one to fall. On offense, here's San Antonio. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Durant, the pass to SGA. Back to Durant. Over on Antetokounmpo. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 5 now.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
George outside. That misses. And a chance to tie it.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Leonard. Outside SGA. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 8 assists in the game.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Now here is James. 14 points for him.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
SGA with it. Fires it. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Spurs leading by just 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Kevin Durant. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's George. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. James deciding where to go with it. Over Leonard. James can't get it to go. San Antonio leading. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
The shot by James, no good. On offense, here's San Antonio. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. George outside. Here's Wembanyama. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. Nothing but net. SGA's got 26 points.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Kings call timeout.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
Let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Sacramento head coach talking to his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them 3-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's O'Neal. Pass to Wembanyama. Sacramento passing it around. George for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Durant. Let's loose for 3. George is there for the rebound. Kings trail by 4. Outside Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Right side O'Neal.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Now here's Durant. Yes, sir, it's good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Durant's gone 50% shooting tonight. 4 of 8. James takes the hit and sinks the shot.
There was no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Outside Leonard. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, sir, hits the wide open J.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Leonard against James. A minute and a half left in the fourth. Tries it from 9. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
SGA against James. James rips down the board. And James has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. LeBron without hesitation. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last. And that is a gigantic shot from Abdul-Jabbar. This guy does not shy away from the spotlight at all.
The Kings call timeout. James. George! He's off from 3.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Graham.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistakes. Only one defender will get the steal in the stat sheet, but both guys made an impact there on D.
James buries it.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They trail by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
It's stolen by Leonard. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
Beyond the arc. Ooh, it doesn't go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So the first one dropped.
And it's the Warriors to start out. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Magic Johnson. James is out there with Duncan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's McGrady in at the 2 spot.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Fires from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Now McGrady, wide open look, and they pick up 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Jordan. Chamberlain with a screen on James. Here's SGA. Chamberlain, no luck.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's McGrady. Kept alive. O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Giannis outside. Leonard, that's for 2. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pass to McGrady. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Leonard, the pass to Jordan. And stolen by LeBron. Leonard against McGrady. Duncan down low. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over him.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. It's a 5-point game. San Antonio again missing. James dishes to Johnson. McGrady outside. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. McGrady's got 5 now.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
Jordan, a screen on James. SGA passes to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. James against Leonard, and he makes that one.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Jordan with it. It's guarded by Johnson. Baseline jumper. A nice shot by Jordan.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McGrady. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McGrady's got 7 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Floats it up for James. SGA with the steal. Jordan passes to Antetokounmpo. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Jordan is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the center filling out the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
McGrady outside. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Johnson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's McGrady. No good on the three. And so Giannis will bring it up for San Antonio, trailing here by 8. Jordan, a screen on James. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back over to you, Kevin.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. A nice shot by Jordan.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
O'Neal a screen on Leonard. James dishes to McGrady. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's LeBron. Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jordan. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by LeBron.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
McGrady kicks to Duncan. Shaq with it. Duncan outside. Launches a three. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:49 left now here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander sends the screen for Jordan. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Here's McGrady over Jordan. It's rebounded by Leonard. SGA surveying the defense. Jordan a screen on Johnson. Jordan inside. McGrady covering. Jordan can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 9. McGrady dishes to Johnson. Duncan kicks to McGrady. O'Neal sets the screen for McGrady. Shoots over Jordan. And that one's good. McGrady's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Jordan down low. Johnson on him. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for your Spurs, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Duncan outside. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to McGrady. Shoots over Jordan. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander drops one in from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got James, Duncan out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Johnson in at the point. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Johnson. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. O'Neal is screen on Leonard. Here's James. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Johnson against Jordan. Shoots over Johnson. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. McGrady outside. And they double up LeBron. Johnson against Chamberlain. Here's O'Neal. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Jordan outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Poked away. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Steps back. James, the pass to Johnson. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Michael Jordan glides in for two at the other end.
And what you see with Jordan, running full speed, but always in complete control.
Here's Johnson, and it's Golden State with another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game, and it's sent back by O'Neal. He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Pass to McGrady. Over Jordan. That one wide left. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
The Spurs have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first free throw is good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Johnson with the bounce pass from deep. James, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Duncan. And that one's good. McGrady's got 4 this quarter.
He's such an incredible defender. Duncan, so clever, and coming up there with the steal to ignite the break.
Now here's Leonard.